Hi! Within this lecture, we're going to see how a network scanner works, and we're going to build our own tool according to that principle. And I'm running Kali Linux and my Windows 10 virtual machines at the same time right now. And you're not supposed to do that after very end of this lecture or section. So I'm going to show you one thing, then I will turn down my Windows 10 because running Kali Linux and the Windows 10 at the same time may consume some RAM and it may slow down your computer. And actually, after very end of this section, we're not gonna need this one, but I'm going to show you this for an example. So if you want, you may not start Windows 10 at all. So I'm going to run netdiscover --help. And if you remember, we have used this tool with range option when we deal with network scanning in the previous sections, okay? So I'm talking about this range. So this scans a given range, and here is an example. So it scans 192.168.6 and 0/24. So what did it mean? It meant that it started with 0 and it went all way to the 255. So it didn't stop at 24. So if we had something like 6.200, it covered this IP address as well. Okay, so if you do it like this, 0/24, it means that go and search for everything. So let me clear this and let me do this for our own virtual network here. So what do I have to do? I have to say -R10021/24. And if I hit enter, it will try every possible IP in this range. Okay, so it will start with 10.02.1 and it will go all the way up to 10.02.255. So in this case, we have a different IP address in here, 10.02.6, and the previous ones are related to the virtual machine, the router, and the router itself is the host machine in this case. So we are in a NAT network right now. Okay, and as you can see, it matched the IP addresses with the MAC addresses like we want to do with ARPs. So netdiscover actually makes this possible. So let me go back to my Windows machine in here, and if you didn't start Windows machine, if you're just watching, it's fine too. All I'm going to do is just run ipconfig in here and see if this machine is actually the 10.10.26. Okay, so let me run ipconfig in here, and rather than ifconfig, I'm running ipconfig in Windows, remember. So as you can see, this is 10.02.6. So we managed to find this IP address, and we managed to find the MAC address of this machine as well. So we're going to write our own netdiscover and see how it's done. So right now I can actually turn down this Windows machine, and after I finish this netdiscover or network scanner program, then I will be able to open it again and test it. In order to save RAM, I'm just going to close it down. So let me go back to my Kali Linux here and hit Ctrl+C to exit out of this. Okay, now if I do this once more, then I won't see 10.02.6 as you can see, because it's not in the network anymore. So it really works. It really displays the devices that are connected to our network, and it really finds the MAC address of these related devices. So we want to do the same thing with Python right now. So let me clear this and let me go back to cd opt, and let me go to PyCharm, okay? And remember, we have to go into the bin and we have to start this pycharm.sh. So it will open the PyCharm for us. It's a little bit inconvenient, I know, but it's not that hard. So after it starts, all I have to do is just open a new project. I'll say create a new project from here, and if the existing project opens in your own machine, it really doesn't matter. All you can do, you can go to menu, say file, and new project. And let me give it a name like my network scanner, okay? Then I can say create, and it will open the project for me. So let's stop here, and within the next lecture we're going to start writing our own network scanner.